Everyone, if you'd like a question, please use the raise hand feature. We'll get to as many of you as we can. We're going to begin with Mark McAdam, Sky Sports. Mark, unmute yourself, away you go.
Thomas, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Congratulations on the win, a huge 3 points, but just bearing in mind what happened at the weekend, bearing in mind you've got the Champions League final and everything that's happening in terms of the fight for the top four, did that feel like more than 3 points?
Felt like a huge effort and felt like a top performance. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's a big step, but it's only a step. It's not done yet. We have to push it over the line on Sunday. It was a huge team effort, like I said. It was full of intensity, full of hunger and ambition, and we played over many minutes with a lot of quality for, in my opinion, well-deserved win. But it's not the time for celebration, it's not the time for praise, it's not the time for philosophy. If it's more than 3 points, it's actually 3 points, and there's another one to catch on Sunday, and we have to be prepared and aware to finish the job.
John Cross.
Hello, Thomas. It was a brilliant performance tonight, full of energy and intensity.
Yeah.
How much of that energy came from the fans, and how special was it to have them in see that tonight?
This is a completely different match, football with spectators and without spectators. You can simply not compare. This was amazing, and I just said it out to your colleagues. Is exactly what we want. We want to be everybody happy who comes to the stadium and feels this energy from this team, because this is what this team can always deliver. And I strongly believe that as a supporter of any club, you come for energy to the stadium. You don't come only for fancy moves and goals and whatever and outstanding individual performances. You come to feel the energy, and it has to be easy to support us. We need to bring the spectators on the front foot, and we need to excite them, and that they feel this. And I think with this team is doing this. They have the hunger, the ambition, and they leave out everything. Sometimes we struggle with decisions, and sometimes we don't reward ourselves. But this team is always on the edge of in terms of work rate and what they give, and this is very important, and that makes, I think, the spectators happy, and for this they push us, and this was a huge boost today.
Nick Purewall.
Hi Thomas. Isn't N'Golo Kante injured, or was he tired? And could you just sum up
I hope
Tony Rudiger's performance tonight?
I hope that N'Golo is not injured. He told me, when I understood him right in French, he told me that he went out before an injury. He felt his hamstrings. He was worried that he gets injured if he continues to play. So we put Kova in, which was also a huge risk, because Kova was more or less on the bench for 20 minutes. We put him for 60. So we took some risks, but it was the moment to take risks. It was a game of highest importance at the end of the season, and I'm happy that it worked out. Hopefully Ng will come back. We are a different team with Ng and without Ng, but we compensate very good today. For Tony, I'm absolutely happy that he scored for us. He was again very good, very reliable, but I feel a bit uncomfortable today to give praise to single players and talk about single players, because now is really to stay strong as a group and to bring it together as a group, and we absolutely need to refocus on Sunday. There's not the time for celebration.
Last two, Matt Law and Adam Newsom to finish. Matt Law.
Hi Thomas.
Hi.
I really enjoyed your performance tonight, but I also really enjoyed the fight near the end. The way Aspi, Thiago Silva and Mason Mount went over to Daniel Amati suggested maybe there was a bit of extra motivation for him with the pennant. Was that the case?
I did not talk about it. I know that there was an incident. I did not talk about it in before the match or in any meetings. I don't do this, but I think the players were well aware. But you know, I'm not into these things too much, because it can sometimes give you a bit of a too much energy or too much of a feeling from revenge. I don't like this at all. We prepared a super important match, and we did what we do what we do and how we play football, and we wanted to do it on the highest level possible, and this is what we did, and we need our intensity and hunger and energy all the time. That makes us a difficult team to play, and nothing more I can say about it.
Last question, Adam Newson.
Hi Thomas, it was an interesting first half for you again with VAR. Well, how are you feeling with the decisions at the moment that are going for your team?
No, you can maybe imagine that we are frustrated with the decisions. For me, Arsenal denied a clear goal with a hand, 2 meters or 3 meters in front of the line. It was a handball instead of a goal. VAR is not checking. Then we lose a final in Wembley because of a handball from Leicester in the build-up to a goal. So VAR says this is a goal, and today we have a clear penalty, and this is suddenly a foul against Timo Werner. It's a bit hard to overcome in every match these kind of decisions, and then we have another handball and another offside or whatever it was. But with handball and with offside is hopefully no discussions. Today there was an offside goal in Man United, didn't get overruled by VAR, so anything can happen. I'm totally for VAR. I'm absolutely totally for VAR to have clear decisions when they are needed. But in the moment, these last 3 decisions are crucial decisions against us, which are very, very hard to understand.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Thanks.